In today's situation, when the world keeps throwing rocks, boulders even, taking care of ourselves is more important than ever. It is important to find stillness, positivity, and hope. We might not have control over the changes that keeps happening, but what we do have control over is ourselves and how we choose to react on it. In today's vlog, I'm going to share with you my practical self-care tips that you can practice every day. I hope that this video will help you find your peace, positivity, and hope during these tough times or whenever you are watching this. Hello beautiful creatures from around the world. Welcome back to my channel. I am Kath Dee. I am an international student here in Canada and I post YouTube every week about being an international student, my experience here in Canada, and of course about lifestyle. So if you like that kind of content, subscribe to my channel and like this video. Just like what I've told you a second ago, this video is all about practical self-care tips. Yes, it's practical because as international student, we're not that kaching. So I believe that our living environment is an illustration or is a display of our inner state. So our physical space, whether it is our things or the people in our lives, greatly affects our mental health. How does my space makes me feel? What changes that I can make to my space that can benefit me? Right now, it's cleaning and decluttering the things that I don't really need. And that's my physical environment. While you can also declutter the things or the memories or the people in your life and think about if those people or those things benefits you or values or add values to your character. And if not, maybe it's time for you to declutter or to let go of those people who is not good for your mental health. There's nothing wrong about letting go of those kind of people because at the end of the day, it's you who's going to suffer if you continue those toxic people in your life. Can we all agree that cleaning and seeing your room squeaky clean is so therapeutic? Right? So let me know about that if you feel the same way. Comment it down below. Just like cleaning, I am actually struggling to start exercising. So my second tip is move your body, exercise. I don't know why I kept delaying both cleaning and exercising when both of them makes me feel good. I always plan and I always strive at least every 2 or 3 days a week. I give myself time to move my body. You don't have to push yourself to do intense workout like Chloe thing, but if you can do it, you can do it. You just have to do it regularly. There's a lot of options that you can do. Instead of doing a hardcore intense exercise, you can do walking every day. You can do stretching or aerobics or other resistance exercises. It's because exercise is not only a preventive measure, but it also works to maintain your health at its best. Especially now, we need to be healthy because of COVID-19 situation, right? Another way to care for yourself or to be healthy is to eat, of course, healthy food. Just like your dream car, our body needs a fuel. And not just some random fuel, but the right fuel to power our lives. If we choose low quality foods or do not eat enough of healthy food, our body will suffer. So add vegetables or fruits in your diet, in your life. Take your vitamins. You remember your Go Glow Grow food and add it into your diet as well. You can eat your ice cream once in a while as long as you don't eat too much, okay? stillness or with even mind. Oftentimes, it's hard for me to find that stillness in my mind, in my heart, because oftentimes my mind keeps wandering, keeps thinking about random stuff, overthinking of the past, overthinking of the future, and overthinking what's going to happen now. My mind just jumps from one to another topic. I can't focus on one thing. It's kind of drowning and it's so exhausting to think a lot. It is very difficult to act clearly if there's a lot of things going on in your mind, in my mind. Here's how I learned to embrace stillness or to find that stillness. First, I observe. In the morning, I try to stay still, listening to the sound of my environment instead of listening to pop music or whatever music I feel like listening. So yeah, I allow myself to feel the things that is present, watch my thoughts and feelings, and the next I identify. In this case, we have to ask ourselves, what truly meaningful subject is valuable and beneficial to us that we could dedicate our mental energy to? What causes my mind, our mind, to keep bouncing from one to another topic? Am I avoiding something? Am I avoiding the root cause of not being still? Why do I feel this way? Is this because of fear? Is this because of ego? Is this because of uncertainty? Are these emotions or thoughts or feelings controllable, or I have no means to control it? Next is, even though it's hard, I try to accept that it's okay not to be okay at the present. It's okay to not be in control of everything. It's okay to feel that emotion. Know that your emotions, whether it is negative or positive, it is valid. But remember that we might not have control of those environment, of the outer situation that is happening around us. We can control our thoughts, we can control our emotions. We have a choice on how to react on those situations. Lastly is focused on the present. What are you doing right now? What have you been doing? What are the things that you can do about the situation right now? What are the blessings you received right now? Although questioning yourself might be a contradict to having an even mind or having a stillness, but we have to get better at thinking about the big questions, not about the destructive thoughts. While doing this stillness practice, I also pray to God, ask for His guidance, and then remind me that everything will work because He's with me, He is with me, and He never left. Okay, next. Find a healthy channel to release your emotions, your thoughts. Some of my favorite channels are, first, of course, connecting with friends. With those friends that I trust, or, of course, my sister. Whenever I feel sad or stressed out or something's bothering me, I try my best to connect with other people because, like, sometimes if I stay alone by myself, my mind just goes through the darkness. So I try to message my friends. Sometimes I share with them my problem or what's bothering me. But like sometimes I just ask how are they, or just make a conversation with them, not saying whatever weighs my mind, because just talking to them boosts my energy. Just talking to them can make my day lighter, my emotions lighter. That's how human interaction affects me. But to be honest, most of the time I choose to be alone and then torture myself with negativity. But again, no man is an island. We need someone. I don't feel like talking to other people if I have like that huge problem or like there's something that bothers me greatly that I am shy or embarrassed to share with other people. And if this happens to me, I use my journal. So that's the second favorite channel that I'm using, journals. I write down the things that bothering me or what weighs on my mind. Writing it down, sometimes it's more easier for me to identify the root cause of my emotions. Next that I've been doing is coloring. I bought this coloring book for adult and color pencil. You know, this therapeutic coloring books, it helps. It's not only for children but also with adults like us. As I start coloring, I let my thoughts wander in the shapes and colors. I let my heart choose whatever color I wanted for that specific moment. And before I realize it, I'm done with one page. There's a feeling of satisfaction of creating something by my hands, and as well as satisfaction of that period of time you're not thinking about those problems or those negative thoughts. Next, read your books or articles, listen to podcasts, watch movies or series. But you have to monitor the things that you are consuming, because what we consume can affect our state of mind. Consume those content that are educational or motivational or whatever you want that makes you happy and that add values to yourself. Speaking of consuming content, one of the things that I guarantee you that will help you to find peace and happiness is social media detoxing. Now, what is social media detox or detoxing? A social media detox is a choice of a person of eliminating social media usage or consumption in a period of time or as long as they live. How many times do you pick up your phone and check your notifications in social media? Do you open your Facebook first thing in the morning, or Twitter or Instagram? How long are you locked scrolling down in your Instagram feed? In today's situation, we are exposed of almost all the information, whether it has value or doesn't have value in your life, or those content that can ruin your day. Social media is so saturated. There are too many noise and clutter in our mind from social media, and sometimes it can get toxic. Oftentimes it is too much to handle. Even though there's a lot of negative effect of social media, it is addictive. I myself think that I am using social media too much, and to be honest, I have a hard time to detox from social media. But again, there is a lot of benefit in social media detoxing. You will have more free time because the less you scroll in your feed, the more time you can do other stuff, more time to spend with your friends or especially your family, right? And then less anxiety, since social media is so saturated and it tends to jade us and make us more cynical. Having less time from it, avoiding using it, is freedom. Less time to unconsciously compare yourself to other people who have superficial life. Less time to read those unfortunate happenings in our surroundings. I became more mindful. I observed that when I tried to force myself to avoid social media, I became mindful of how much time I spent with my phone or with this social media, and I'm blown away because it's like 90% of my day is scrolling through my feed or through my social media feed. I can say that I'm a social media addict, and it's not good. There's a lot of things that I should have done, but I didn't because I'm stuck in my phone or in my laptop. I neglect cleaning, and neglect exercising, and neglect spending time with my friends. I neglect spending time outside, enjoying the sunlight, enjoying the trees, enjoying the summer. By avoiding social media, I became aware of this. I became mindful of my activities. I became much more mindful, and I realized that there are other meaningful things to do other than being a zombie scrolling through my phone. So detoxing helped me to be present and to think and to create and to be creative. The last detoxing I did was, I think, February, and that was my finals. I deleted my Facebook and Twitter for, I think, 3 days. That's not much, but I think for me it's a great deal because I've been using social media almost every second of my life, and I use my detoxing time for studying, for doing my projects, for preparing for my presentation. Then I also cooked a real food. I suggest that if you are detoxing, try doing a non-digital activities, such as reading your book, using a real book, or planting, cooking, cleaning your room, running, exercising, coloring, or other activities that is not looking at your digital or your technologies, your gadgets. Next time, my goal is to detox for a whole week. That's my challenge for myself, and actually I'm gonna challenge you to detox. It's up to you. How long will you detox? Let me know what will happen, or what is the things that you realized during that social media detoxing period, and comment it down in the comment section and let's talk about it. Let me know what are your thoughts with my advice or my suggestions for self-care tips. Thank you everyone for watching my vlog, and I hope whatever you're doing right now, you have your stillness in your heart, or you found your stillness in your heart. On the last note, I wanted to leave a Bible verse and a reminder to everyone: the very hairs of your hair are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. That's Luke 12:7. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I recommend you to watch my other videos. There's 2 videos here. And don't forget, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys. Bye.